we are talking about what I've been doing for 1.5 years. I have been following this program. Okay. Keto 18-6 plus 30 plus A. Now, the thing to remember is you do this step by step. The first thing to do is to convert your body over to doing keto. Okay? You adapt. This could take anywhere from 1 day to 6 weeks. And there's no way of telling in advance who is going to adapt more easily than anyone else. Okay? Then, 18-6, intermittent fasting, that is your feeding window. You get 6 hours in which you are going to be eating. Why? Because you're just not hungry. Otherwise, most of this 18 hours you'll be asleep. So if you eat dinner at 6 p.m., go to bed, and then you don't eat again until the subsequent lunch. That's a full 18 hours, during which you get autophagy. Okay? Which not only has the virtue of cleaning out your system, making detoxing, whatever that means, irrelevant, but the sheer fact of the matter is, no, you don't have to eat breakfast, and no, that isn't the most important meal of the day, and plus, most of us don't eat it anyway, especially not during the week when you're trying to get the kids and the husband and the house and everything all ready before you go blasting off to work. The most you can look for is a cup of coffee. Okay? So let's tell the truth here now. Hardly anybody eats breakfast anymore. And that's fine. No time, not hungry, don't eat. Just because the clock says eat, doesn't mean you have to. In fact, many people probably shouldn't. Anyway. So, lunchtime rolls around. You need a break anyway from the demands of work. So, yeah, why not? It doesn't mean you have to spend it eating. If you're not hungry, don't eat. Go a little longer. Pick up a book. Go shopping. Whatever. It's not necessary mandatorily that you eat just because the clock says lunchtime. Okay. Now, but you do have to eat eventually. So, unless you're fasting, which you can do if you wish. Once again, if you're not hungry, don't eat. But generally speaking, family, you like to eat as a family at least for dinner and have everything, all cozy and warm. Besides which, it helps hold the family together and, yeah, okay. Cements the relationship kind of thing. Okay? So that's what the 18-6 is. Then you get plus 30. Now, while you're adapting, it is not recommended that you exercise, because exercise builds an appetite, first of all. And while you're still sugar addicted, the most that you're going to eat, the thing you'll grab first, is a bit of bread or bread-like item, a carbohydrate-rich food for that instant pick-me-up thing, which is not good, and will just throw you right out of ketosis in the first place, so don't do it. They don't recommend you exercise until you will have adapted and you're ready to go, and the first thing you're going to reach for is coconut oil or cheese stick wrapped in ham or something of this nature. You know, get your carnivore on. Okay? And 30 minutes of exercise does not necessarily mean pumping iron. No. If you enjoy doing it and it counts as exercise, do it. That's fine. Dancing, yoga, bicycling, pumping iron, walking, running, skiing, whatever. Have fun. But do it for 30 minutes at a solid block of time. No stopping. Okay? And then A. Now, A is a little more problematic, and they don't recommend that you begin it until you have either been in 6 months in ketosis, or longer, of course, or you've gotten intimations that you may have a problem with your free radicals roaming around causing you problems. Okay. Now, the A stands for antiangiogenesis. This adds just a little more touch to the ketogenic diet, which in itself already has been known to boost anti-cancer treatments. Antiangiogenics helps prevent small cancers finding a blood supply and then becoming big cancers. So ketosis, because cancers for the most part only can burn glucose. Ketosis, by removing glucose as much as possible from your system, tends to cut down on the available food supply for them, helping keep them small, helping keep the treatments more effective than otherwise. Okay. However, a little of what you fancy does you good, such as dark chocolate, unsweetened. Perhaps once a month, one little square won't hurt. However, it might just be enough to tweak one little bit of antiangiogenesis to kick off and prevent one particular cancer cell from actually getting a lifeline by developing a blood supply. Because once it happens, there's nothing to hold it back other than the surgeon's scalpel, and most of us would rather not be under the knife. Thank you very much. So, this is the one program. Easy, step by step, nothing strenuous, nothing you can't do, even though you're aged, or overweight, or obese, or 1 foot in the grave. Okay? Everybody can go for a stroll for 30 minutes, solid time. You can do that. Everyone can either eat or not eat as their tummy tells them to. And keto can do you nothing but good if you adapt. And antiangiogenesis is just enough to tweak. There's a whole list of foods and spices and green tea and things like this that won't harm you and might actually just give a little bit extra that might be exactly what you need right then. So, that's what I've been doing for the last year and a half, and it has worked a treat. So, I've now reached the point where I have to be concerned about what I eat so I don't lose any more weight. Crazy lady is too skinny, so they tell me. So, thank you for watching. I hope this has been informative. I do recommend this book. It is available at Lulu. Thank you very much. And please do come again.